This computer. All right, boom. Oh, jeez. All right. And share screen. I just had it. All right. In the meantime, go around the room. One positive word. Elena.
Ooh, positive word. You said I was not ready. Community.
Good. Trey.
Discipline.
Good. Yolanda.
Motivated.
Good. And Alex.
Consistency.
Amen.
That's a
Amen.
good one.
Good words. All within the same family here. All right. So fitness. Goal is 3 to 5 hours of intentional activity. Our 3 bamboo sessions, 2 homework assignments accomplishes the 3 hours at least. Have we completed at least 1 homework assignment this week so far? Alex?
Definitely.
Trey, yes. Oh yeah, you hit the
Yeah.
30-30.
Tuesday morning.
Tuesday morning, how'd it go?
It was good. It was
Okay,
good. It wasn't as challenging as I did a lot better than I expected, honestly, because it's been a little while
sure.
for me since especially doing any jogging. Because I it's been a minute since I even had got me some good running shoes. So it definitely went a lot better than I expected. So it was a bit of a challenge, but not as hard, and I was able to complete it with not any no issues or anything like
Okay,
that. So it was, a bit of a challenge, definitely like to definitely say that. So
sure.
I'm not gonna act like it was something I breezed through, but
Okay, we
a
won't
whole
challenge.
lot better than expected though. So
Good.
especially because I was still sore from Monday. So despite that, we still push through it.
Good. Now, Trey, you got through the whole thing without taking breaks?
Yeah, I didn't have to take any extra extended breaks besides the 30 seconds.
Sure.
So I'm gonna do it again. I know tomorrow is my third session for the week for
Yeah.
bamboo. So most likely Saturday because I was on
Okay.
call today. So most likely Saturday morning I'll do it again. And as long as that go as smooth as the first time, I think I'll be cool for probably even the 40-20 maybe.
Perfect. Sounds good. So yeah, we'll feel it out. We'll wait for Saturday. But
Yeah,
that's what
yeah,
it
yeah.
sounds like. That is what it sounds like. And everyone, this is Trey's first week. Sorry, I forgot to introduce you. Trey's
No, no
first
problem,
week.
no problem. Nice to meet everybody.
Yeah. Alex here. That's her second week and on
Woohoo.
vacation, but she's still trekking on, as you hear. Miss
Yep.
Yolanda is coming up on the end of her initial 8 weeks. Well done. And Elena at this point is our veteran on this call. All right, so I'm gonna jump to Trey. Is it okay if I pass the baton to Alex, ask about
Yeah,
homework?
yeah, yeah,
All
yeah, yeah, definitely.
right. Alex, let's hear it. Any activity while you were gone?
Yeah, so we definitely took a beach walk. I was sick, but then we went to this manatee park and walked. They had this like trail at this park in Cocoa Beach where we walked around this like lake and did these little workout machine exercises whenever we got to the next little exercise thing.
Yeah.
Um, and then I am determined to try to get up tomorrow to come to the gym.
Okay. What time?
The early class is gonna
Okay.
be hard, but I'm gonna do it.
Yep.
I have a lot going on, but I have to get there.
Sounds good. So it's the best way to do it. Just jump back in.
Mhm.
Do it before your brain wakes up. Right, Elena?
Yeah, I got up at 4:30 this morning. I had 12 minutes to get there, so I had to act quickly. I didn't even have time to decide not to come. I just hopped up.
There you go. There you go. So good plan, Alex. I'll be there too in the morning.
Yeah,
Elena too.
but my daughter even said I'll come too, so that way I'll keep you accountable. So
We'll see.
we'll see.
And I'm gonna move on. Yolanda, where are we at with the 40-20s?
I started my 40-20 and I did good on Tuesday.
Good.
Today I walked. We had a couple of things to do
Sure.
and my body was sore. So I walked today, but I did over an hour walk. So,
Good. Good. You walked with the baby girl?
hmm
Well done. Good
yeah.
job. Good job. Yeah, when you're sore, man, those steps. That's
Mhm.
That's hard. You just trek on. Mind over
Yes.
matter. So well done.
Thank
And Aleda, are we still pushing distance but same time?
Yeah, so this week I didn't run.
Right.
I'm on my way to my first cardio session,
Right.
but last week I did my pace was a little bit faster last week, less stops, but I've been aiming for at least 2 miles within the 30-minute time,
Perfect.
and that's been good.
Good. Good, good. Are you guys gonna do this 5K on the beach in a couple weeks? You guys hear about it yet? So this is a walk for autism
I
specifically.
personally don't know if my knees are there yet.
So you can walk it. This one there's gonna be a ton of kids because it's put on by a school for autistic children. So you're gonna see a bunch of kids with their masks and cape and gown and stuff like that. Super cute. A lot of people with the jogging strollers and whatnot because it's just like all family oriented. It's $25, cheapest one that you're gonna find out there. But it's official and you'll get your running bib. And most people do walk, is what I'm saying. So it's a good first timers introduction to 5Ks if you're on the fence.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. We are going to move on to nutrition. Nutrition, the goal is to simply follow the plan. Everyone might be on a different level of the plan, and all that changes is the portion sizes according to weight. So the goal is just to follow the plan that you have in the app under the fork and knife. So question, have you been following your meal plan? Trey, you're up.
Yeah, definitely. So basically meal prep for the week, and it's been the same simple eggs or egg whites, boiled egg whites with
Okay.
spinach and usually an apple. The one day I had grapes instead.
Yeah.
And lunch has been rice, chicken, and usually spinach again or cabbage. And dinner has been the salmon with cabbage throughout
Perfect.
the week.
Beautiful. Let me just look at so what we're basically just cross-referencing with. Your cadence sounded right. The protein, veggie, carb. We're swapping that carb for fat at night.
Right.
Was your fat for night?
So the fat for night, technically, because I cooked the salmon with the oil.
Okay. Let me get this to move. Okay. Oh, wow. What I just wanted to cross-reference, no salmon. Okay, I thought I remembered something weird about
Oh,
salmon.
so no salmon.
Believe it or not, just because salmon and like trout, they're super hardy, if you realize. That's probably why you went
Yeah.
carb naturally. But they're hardy,
Yeah.
meaning like they have a bunch of fatty acids, which is good in general, but it actually does have the fat component.
Right.
So
So that couldn't be a way to replace that fat.
exactly. So if you're not cooking it in the oil that you're saying you're allowing as your fat, you could just count it as I'm saying you can count it as your fat and carb at night. And then you need
Okay. I'll just do that then because I'll just use cast iron more so that way I don't have to worry about
Deal.
using much of the
Okay.
oil.
Yep.
So yeah, okay, that worked. Yeah.
That is a hack.
Yeah, that salmon is definitely, like you said, it's definitely hard and it's definitely filling to keep me good for the satiated for the night. So yeah, I'll make sure I do that then.
Deal. Did everyone understand that? Do you see what I did there with the salmon? The only reason it's not listed is because it's fatty.
Yes.
Okay.
So
But healthy
and
fat.
that would that same thing go for like a fatty steak, for example? Like I know one of my cuts, like a
Oh,
ribeye, for example.
so that's a little different.
Little, okay,
It really is
makes sense.
fat. I wouldn't call
Right.
it fat. Yeah, I couldn't pass on that. I'm sorry. I wouldn't pass on.
Makes sense. Makes sense. It makes sense.
Okay.
That's why I just want to double check.
Deal.
Okay.
Options open up later on, but right now we're
Right.
fighting
Gotcha.
for that goal. We're hitting it hard. We're attacking, and then we can balance things out later.
Gotcha.
Called maintenance. We can hit that maintenance phase as time goes on. But do you have any other questions with nutrition?
No, not at the moment. Everything that's straightforward. That's
2
straightforward.
shakes a day, yes?
Yeah, yeah, definitely, yeah. If not two separate shakes a day, then I'll just do two scoops in one shake because
Okay.
depending on the schedule throughout work and stuff like that. So today's Thursday, so yeah, today and yesterday is when I just put two scoops instead, so I don't have to worry about having extra or making
Perfect.
extra.
Okay. And then last question, just because I'm filling you out, this is new.
Yeah.
How do you feel on the nutrition plan? Are you hungry? You sleeping okay?
Yeah, so far I've been definitely been satiated, so I do get full in the meals, a lot fuller than honestly I expected.
Okay.
And yeah, I'm really not getting hungry, like at least seriously hungry until it's about time to eat.
Okay.
So if I do feel any little hunger pains, like maybe an hour or so afterwards, it's usually where I'll have that. That's when I have the shake or
Drink some water.
the shake
Take a
or
little
yeah,
walk.
definitely shake or water, anything like that. So for the most part, yeah, I've been good, and especially staying busy with work and everything's keep me where even if I do feel it, it won't stay for that long.
Good. Good. Okay. I'm glad. Sounds like you're doing good, Trey.
Hmm.
You know to reach out if you have any questions that do pop up, right?
Of
Everyone
course.
knows
Yep.
that,
Yep.
right? Yolanda. I try my best to answer within the few hours, but yeah, Yolanda reached out. She's like, help, that's a cave. um I'm gonna move on to Alex and then Yolanda, okay? Alex, do you have any questions about your
I
nutrition?
do have questions. So I
Let's
tried
hear
to talk to Jay, I
it.
think last Tuesday. I don't typically now before, this meal plan, I didn't typically eat a whole lot of meats, red meats,
Okay.
things like that. And so I have definitely obviously integrated a lot more of those things in, including the egg whites, including a lot more cottage cheese because that's kind of where my comfort zone is.
Sure,
I, mainly don't eat a whole lot of meats,
sure.
but I'm noticing some issues that I tried to bring up to Jay, and I felt like maybe it was he was busy, and maybe it got a little dismissed. So I wanted to make sure that I made it to this one because I am staying very, very true to plan. Very even on vacation, I made sure I was staying very true to plan. But I'm having a lot of like lower extremity swelling. My one left foot will swell where my other will not. My primary is talking about possibly it being like the onset of gout and things like that. Is there a change in my diet? And so I did tell him about the meat, and so I'm trying to see is there an additional maybe vegetable source of protein that I could be integrating more of so I get less of the red meat and I can have a change other than eggs or cottage cheese or chicken.
Yeah, give me like 2 seconds. So,
Okay.
all right, it's not letting me pull it up. So you're gonna watch me do this. I'm sorry.
Okay. That's okay.
Because we have other plans. I was actually just looking at them too. So funny story, I've been pescatarian for since 12. So 12, so that's
Okay.
18 years. Yolanda right here, she's also pescatarian or just straight vegetarian.
I'm gonna be pescatarian until I'm off the diet, until
So,
I finish the challenge, and
right.
then I'll be
So
back.
it is very possible. And we do have vegan plants and then we do have vegetarian. So let's say we pull up vegetarian.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna guess, I'm just gonna go on a whim and say level 1. Just pull this up. Oh, sorry, I pulled up the straight recipe book. I mean, we could look at that, but what I really wanted was the plan itself. Hang on, give me just another, no, this is recipe 1. Nutrition, assets, plans, and vegetarian. Okay, so if we pull this up and we scroll to because it's the same exact layout as the one you have.
Yeah. Yeah.
So pull it up and look straight at the options.
Okay.
Let's see. Right, so these are our guidelines. Here's the list of proteins. So egg whites, straight eggs, cottage cheese, Greek yogurt, the protein,
Okay.
tofu and tempeh.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that's what I figured it was. I'm allergic to the tempeh. Tofu, I can probably add a little bit more, but I've been just doing like Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, eggs, egg whites. I mean, I don't know. I don't like that part of it. That's all.
Okay, let me just back out and cross-reference really quick with vegan, because let me see, recipe books.
The vegan will probably also be the tempeh.
Yeah, I for some reason I was thinking it might have the legumes on there
Oh,
too.
maybe that would be better.
And if it doesn't, then I'm just gonna do some research and find out the portion sizes for you.
Okay, I appreciate that.
The only missing piece with vegan, oh dang it, I did it again. I went straight.
Yep, that's okay.
Hang on. The only issue with that would be that it's not a complete protein. I'm still in recipes. Hold on. Sorry, guys, can't talk and same time. So not a complete protein, meaning it's missing a lot of the amino acids, which are like the building blocks of protein. So you would, which I've done this before when I just
Like coconut aminos and things like that, or
you could just, so we could sip on amino acids.
Okay.
It's a powder you put in you just
Great.
sip on it and it's just completing the protein as you go about your day.
Okay.
The meal plans, vegan, we'll go level 1, we'll let it load and we'll go to the options.
Okay.
And then if it's not on here laid out, like I said, I'll just do research and come up. Here we go. Yep.
Ooh, the edamame. Okay. That's better. The quinoa, I didn't do it because I was like, they have it as listed as like a grain or a carb, so I didn't want to
Sure.
I didn't know if that messed anything up, but that's much more doable. Thank you.
Sure. And what I'll do, I'll see what level you're on and I'll send you
Yeah.
the level.
Okay, I
Yeah, we'll
appreciate
put
that. Yeah, that's a game changer for me. So thank
Good.
you for that.
deal, no problem. Hey, the only like caveat to that was like I could send you a link to
That's
some of the
good.
amino acids that I've
Yeah,
taken,
yeah.
put in water, just to see the same results and just to
Yeah. And that's what I want it to be the same. So whatever I gotta
Yeah.
do, I'll do.
All right, deal. I'm just gonna make a note because
Okay.
sold short-term memory, lordy. Levels and aminos. All right, deal. Thanks for being on here. Yeah, I'm glad you joined. I was able to
Yeah, me too. I wanted to make sure.
Yep. And Yolanda, I mean, these were good points too. Yolanda,
Yeah.
did you catch some of this? So
I did.
if you ever have a meal where you don't have like a traditional fish or even the eggs and whatnot, and you just go straight quinoa and veggies, then you do have to drink some amino acids to complete that protein
Gotcha.
that hour. And that's just a hack that I did because when I first got here as a member to Bamboo, it was the same thing for me. It was like, I don't eat a lot of this. I couldn't even think about eating fish every single day, let
And
alone
that's how I feel
meal.
too.
It was
Yeah.
like, that's a lot of fish. And I wasn't sure how I felt about it because I'd always thought that was like tuna, for example, high in mercury. Like everyone knows that. So in my head, I was like, man, that's a lot of mercury, nursing and pregnant and so anyways, we grow and learn and I'm really glad you're in tune with your body, Alex. Thanks for speaking up and saying something. Yolanda, do you have any other questions as far as nutrition goes?
I don't, but I'm gonna change my second meal. I'm just gonna do egg whites and oatmeal. Is that okay for my number 2 meal?
Egg whites and oatmeal.
Put spinach with it.
Yes, correct. Egg whites. Your spinach is
Gonna be
tell me what it looks like. Is this all separate? What does this actually look like on your plate?
It's gonna be the spinach and egg white omelet.
Okay.
And then oatmeal on the side. I'm gonna put a little cinnamon on top and then stevia.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, you're good. That's perfect. It checks all the boxes. I was just wondering, I was like, is this a savory oatmeal? Because I've heard about it.
Mm-hmm.
I can't
No,
remember.
it's gonna be regular.
Okay. Good job. But that's a perfect meal
Okay,
for lunch. Yes.
perfect.
And do you have any questions? Let's hear it.
Oh, I'm done. That was it.
Okay. Elena. So she's like, I think she's actually signing up for her membership right now.
Sorry. Yeah,
No,
I'm
you're
sorry.
fine.
I'm sorry. I don't have any questions. So,
Okay.
what is there answering?
I don't like it. I do it. I just don't like it.
Oh,
I think I'm gonna move on. Elena, you're breaking up pretty bad.
sorry. I don't have
No.
any questions.
Oh, okay. All right. Got it. All right. Everyone knows that they have nutrition assets that they could find on Facebook in the featured posts or in your app. So your breakfast smoothies, you could look at meal prep hacks. We have a 90-minute meal prep hack. It's like you go grocery shopping, you come home, what's the first thing you do? Cook all your meat.
Yeah.
But it's a good hack. But from there, I usually cook all of my carbs, all of my like quinoa, all of my rice, because when you reheat rice, for example, it has prebiotics in it. If you're into that like kind of thing, healthy
Be
gut,
careful with
clean
that
gut,
because
right?
within 24 hours of rice being cooked, it starts growing mold. And when you have too much mold in your body, it can create cancers.
Oh
So just
no.
that.
Okay. Thanks for the tip.
I know.
Already. Let's see. Is that just rice? That just happens to be rice? No other grain?
Yeah, just rice. Rice happens to accumulate moisture a lot quicker,
Okay.
which causes a mold that is unseeable from the eye because it's also white. And so when you ingest it after 24 hours, you're more likely to have mold in your rice. And so I just want to always, anytime I hear people say they cook their rice and eat it longer than that, I just want to put it out there because it was something that was severely messing with my stomach.
Oh man.
Wow.
No, good to know. Everyone, we're all gonna do our research on that, right?
Yes.
Mhm.
All right. Thanks, Alex. What was I gonna say? All right, I lost my train of thought, but yeah, thanks. We have snacks and sides also here. So like Yolanda, for example, is coming off of her 8-week journey. So now we say, okay, we're gonna open up the snack options. It doesn't always have to be a shake. We just like to take the guesswork out of it in the beginning. Okay, sorry. We say those two snacks should just be shakes. But yeah, you can go into there and start looking at like, oh, okay, what could I start stocking up on for the tail end of this? Let me see. Maybe no protein treats yet, anyways. Of course, you can look at your recipes on Pinterest and shoot us a link if there's ever a recipe you want to try. And you're not sure if it's compliant with what the plan you're on right now. We can just give you a yay, nay. We can give you a hey, just swap out this and it's perfect type of thing. But over time, believe it or not, your brain does this for you. Like you'd be surprised. I don't know, Elena, you might be there yet at this point. Yolanda's probably there, but like you do after a while, just start realizing what's a fat, what is actually, what's a fat with the carb. You know, you start realizing like, okay, I could build a simple meal.
Yeah.
But all that to say, who's committed to meal prepping this weekend?
Me, I have
Definitely.
to.
Got to. Yeah, it's a must.
Yep.
Mhm.
The only way I succeed.
Good. No, I love the energy. And then who is going to follow their meal plan?
Definitely. It's a must.
For sure.
But
Yes.
and everyone's attending all 3 bamboo sessions, finishing up
Yep.
this week and next week. Good.
I'm doing.
And then
Next
your
week.
homework
I'm
is
super messed up this week, but yes, I will be there next week.
right. Deal. And know that you can make up those sessions next week. So if you want to swap out,
Okay.
yeah, please do. Like
Okay. Yeah, I didn't know that. So
if
that
you can, like, if your schedule
sure.
allows. I know you're busy on the weekends, but if your schedule in the week allows, go ahead and like make a few of those up.
Cool. Okay.
Try strength class. I think you'd like that.
Yeah, some of the other classes during the day when the kids go back to school will be fun to try.
Oh, the like 9 a.m.
Yeah.
Yeah, good. I'll
Yeah.
be there for those two.
Cool.
All right, and last question, who's completing those homework assignments?
Me.
Definitely.
Me?
Yep.
Yep, Elena currently, right? All right, if there's no other questions or concerns, I will stop my share. Any other questions or concerns?
That's all. But I do have a question
Yes.
about oatmeal that's on our plan. It's the oatmeal recipe. I can't have it right now because it has
Barb.
like everything else in it, like at one time.
Sorry, what do you ask? Hold on, let me make sure. Are you
Yeah.
saying right now as in for dinner?
Uh-huh.
No,
wanna-
because of the oatmeal being a carb.
Mm-hmm.
You would have to swap it out for technically a fat, which I mean, you technically could have an omelet. I've done it before. And then have your avocado serving.
Okay.
That's good. A little pico de gallo. Like,
I've had it. It's good.
yep, yep. Or you can make it a wrap. If you've ever seen those like egg white wraps,
Mm-hmm.
which I mean, it sounds kind of like doubling up with eggs, but if it's fine for it. Like, that is one way to trick your brain. Like, oh, I'm having an egg wrap. With an omelet. It's good. Hot sauce, a little tahini.
Mm-hmm.
It's a vibe, especially for like a Taco Tuesday type thing.
Yes.
And then, like I said, as you start hitting goals, guys, like you can open up options like Taco Tuesday here. You ever see those Quest bars? They make chips too. So later on you can have like your chili with some like chips crumpled up on it and like or tortilla soup, and it could be those instead of actual tortilla chips. But like just stick with the plan. I'm proud of everyone, especially Alex for being on vacation, coming back to hit it hard, dialing it in. And then,
And I even have pictures to prove it.
yeah, I heard. And I was like, Kiko, say something. Like, tell her the job. Like, don't just give a thumbs up. Like, this
Right.
person's on vacation. She needs a shout out.
Yes, it was hard. I will say I pouted about the milkshakes, but
Yeah.
I'm okay with it.
Yeah. This time, just hit it hard. All right, guys. You guys have a good night. Get some rest.
Good night.
Stay hydrated.
Yes, you too. Thank
Night,
you.
everyone.
Actually, we'll see you in the morning.